What's up guys, how's it going? It is Michael. I've got another full day of eating video coming up. I actually filmed this before I left for this city right here, over my shoulder. That is the Las Vegas poster. I was out there for the Olympia. If I ran into any of you guys while I was out there, it was absolutely incredible. But like I said, I filmed this video before I left for Las Vegas. So you're gonna hear me like talking like I'm packing for Las Vegas, but really while I'm filming the intro to it, I'm back and I had a great time. So I'm telling you how it was before I actually went in the footage, if that makes sense. But incredible time, met a lot of awesome YouTubers and a lot of awesome subscribers. I will have some footage hopefully coming up later in the week. I have so much, I'm just gonna try to like edit it down and just show you guys the best of the best parts. So I hope you guys enjoy this full day of eating and let's get it going. Ladies and gentlemen, 7:22 in the morning, first meal of the day. What I have right here is 5 servings or 400 grams, weighing it out of course, of simply potato. Get a close look at these, just potatoes that have been shredded or hashed up so I can make some hash browns. And normally I would cook these in a tablespoon of olive oil. I love cooking with this stuff right here. It doesn't smoke near as much as olive oil. And since I've been in my new apartment, I've cooked a few times and there's barely been any smoke at all. And that thing up there has started beeping and I've been paranoid that the little sprinkler is going to start shooting water. And I'm sure that's not the case, but I've just been kind of paranoid of it. So that is why I switched to coconut oil. But today, I'm trying to keep the breakfast meal lower in fat. And you guys will see later in the day because I'm planning out another meal that I know is going to be high in fat. So I'm just kind of making the switch and not really using much of this at all. Just a light mist of olive oil cooking spray, you know, just to get a little bit of olive oil on there so it does get crispy. It's not enough to smoke or anything though. And right here I've got my serving and a half of cheddar cheese measured out. This is pretty much done. Gonna add the cheese on top of these potatoes so it melts on there. And then this is pretty much good to eat. Breakfast is served. I've got the potatoes and the cheese. And for the source of whey protein, I've got 70 grams of some English toffee flavored whey protein by MyProtein, a delicious flavor. Links are in the description. And I'm going to go enjoy this. Alright guys, 11:11 in the morning. It is time for some lunch. So this is something that I have been having recently. This ready rice right here, easy to make, 90 seconds in the microwave. You throw some of that on a plate. And down at the bottom of it, I don't know if you guys can see it, I've got 7.5 ounces of just, I think it's 93.7 ground beef, and then 1 can of kidney beans and a little bit of queso on the top. There are a lot of carbs, a lot of protein, and a lot of fiber in this meal because just this bag alone of rice has, let's see, 90 grams of carbs, and then you got the beans. So a lot. This is going to be my pre-workout meal. I'm getting ready to head to the gym here in a few hours, so I'm going to eat this, let it digest, and then I'm also going to have 2 cups of orange juice. Alright guys, 4:16 in the afternoon. I haven't hit the gym yet. I'm going to make one more meal before I go. I've been busy packing for Las Vegas. I just had these fresh ingredients delivered to my doorstep. This is from Plated. And what I'm going to do today is try to make some beef and chorizo tacos with sauteed chard. This is what they're supposed to look like. Looks pretty good. On the back of this card here, it's got all the ingredients that I have right over to the side of me, and then step-by-step ingredients. So it seems pretty much impossible to mess up. Hopefully I don't. And then I also ordered some seared salmon with olives, rosemary, and potatoes. Gonna save this one for another time and get cooking these beef tacos. And how to track the macros on something like this. This is a great topic. A homemade meal. You guys might be in this situation sometime. If you live at home with your mom or your dad and they cook stuff and you can't really track the macros because there's no barcode, there's no nutrition label. I have the advantage of knowing that these have 550 calories a serving. And what I'll do is just go into MyFitnessPal and search for items. These are corn tortillas. They're a little smaller, so I'll look for a corn tortilla in MyFitnessPal that doesn't have as many calories as a bigger one would. And I'll definitely add the beef round steak. I can weigh that out. I've got the chorizo here, and stuff like the lettuce and the onions you don't really have to worry about because the amount of calories in that is such a small amount. It's really not going to make or break your diet. To me, it's kind of like tracking the calories on a stick of gum. You know, there aren't that many. It's not really worth it. And I'm an advocate of tracking macros, but to a certain extent, you know what I mean? And 20 minutes later, I am feeling like Emerald. I was cooking up in multiple pans here. I've got extras right there. I'm just going to have these two for right now. Topped them off with a little sour cream, a little hot sauce, and I've got the steak, the chorizo, the onions, everything. And I cooked these in coconut oil. 6:26. I just got back from a quick pull workout. This is my last meal of the day. It's going to round off the macros because I've got to go to bed pretty early, and then I've got a couple online classes to finish up for the weekend. So I've got a shake right here, 80 grams of oats, 50 grams of whey protein, a banana, and a tablespoon of peanut butter. And then I'm going to go have 2 Pop-Tarts for some carbs, and that will round out the day of eating. I'll have the macros on the screen right now. You guys are probably looking at them, but I've got to go do some homework, unfortunately. And another full day of eating is in the books. Thank you guys for watching. What I'm going to do over the next couple of months is up my calories a little bit, because if you're doing something right in the gym and you're making some gains, you're probably going to be adding some muscle to your frame. And the more muscle you have, the more calories your body is going to burn. So if you're going to be eating the exact same amount day in and day out and putting on muscle, that surplus is going to get smaller eventually because you've got more muscle on your frame. So that's what I'm going to try to do over the next couple months. And to do it, I'm probably going to have to eat a lot more shakes. And like you guys saw at the end of the video, that's a good example of a shake. Or I might try a mass gainer. I'm not really a fan of them, honestly. I've never really tried them though, so I can't really speak. Maybe I'll find a good one. And that's really the plan for the next few months. I will keep you guys updated. And of course, throughout it all, I'm going to try to stay relatively lean. Like right now, I still have abs. I don't want to like be obese and have like a giant belly for the sake of gaining a few pounds of muscle, because then I'll have to turn around and start cutting for a really long time, and that will suck. Anyway, that's pretty much my plan over the next couple months. Like I said at the start of the video, it was incredible at the Olympia. I had so much fun with all the YouTubers and the subscribers. It's one thing to talk to people down below in the comments, but it's one thing to like meet people in person and shake their hand and just say thank you guys for watching. It was really, really awesome for me. It was just as cool for me as I hope it was for you guys to meet me in person. It was really humbling, and I can't wait to do it again. I hope I can go to more expos. So thank you guys always for the support, and I will talk to you next video.